Hey Clashes, the Yeti received a massive buff with the last update. Even though the stats of the normal Yeti stayed the same, the housing space of the Yetimite were reduced by quite a lot. Instead of 3 housing space, now it's only 1 housing space. And some really smart players started to just clone them. You can deploy like a clone street into the core of the base to clone all of the Yetimites in there, and with the investment of 1 rage, you can get crazy value like right here. And people can tell me in the comments if you think that it's worth it for investing 1 Yeti and like all of the spells, because you have all heroes and your entire army still left. I want to give a huge shout out at this point to Shock and as well the channel of Hooked, because this is where I have seen this the first time. So I did not come up with this. But this has been just going viral over the last couple of days, so I thought I would just share my take on it with the dragons. And if you're thinking now, oh, it's so you can only play this with like max Yeti, max everything, not really. I'm running the non-max Yeti and as well the non-max Sneezy. So let's get into some attacks and I will show you how strong this actually is. Something which I like about this strategy as well is that it does not run any super troops whatsoever. It's just a super straightforward army, which is just really easy to use. If you have ever struggled with a Royal Champion charge, this thing is even easier. So let's just take a look at this base. I would like to take down this top left side. The reason for this is if we can clear every building around the Giga Bomb, we would just avoid it, right? Another thing is on how you're deploying the Yeti. You don't want to deploy it right into defenses like here, because this would mean you would clone most likely the Yeti itself and not the Yetimites. This is why we're going to deploy it right in front here, and then use the clone kind of on the first defenses, like this. Right here we have the Yetimites walking in there, and then like cloning everything to the top. We can rage it up here. I don't think that we could have reached the Town Hall. We could have went maybe a bit more greedy here. But either way, just take a look at the value as the Yetimites are non-stop getting cloned. And we already have taken down, like, what is it, half the base at this point. Let's get the multi-arch tower. Can we get it? Yes, easy. Even the poison towers are triggered. So let's now get things started with some dragons on the side. We can use the Archer Queen in just a second. Let's just get the dragons in here so I can concentrate on that. I would like to have the air defense, or even though actually, I don't need the air defense. I would just go for the back-end sweeper. Let's see. Can I get it? Perfect. Now as well, the siege barracks. And so far, so good. Things are splitting a little bit, but that should be totally fine. So we have a couple of cleanup dragons already at the top side. Warden, I would appreciate. Let's just use the Warden ability now, as the Warden is going for the top side, unfortunately. But it is still alright, no problem. We can have the Archer Queen. We're taking down this bottom side. Yep, there we go. Nice. We can use the Minion Prince now with the ability on the back end. Should I use it now? I would just use it right now, I think. And then we can use the Royal Champ for the back end Tesla to easily clutch those. And we have just so many dragons. I mean, this attack did go horribly wrong when it comes down to like the dragon split and everything. But it just doesn't matter because we have a ton of dragons at left of the top side. We have now the dragons reinforcing from the bottom side from the siege. We have still the Phoenix on the Minion Prince, so that is still fine. Like, you can tell this strategy, it's just super, to be honest. And I'm really confident that Supercell will change back the housing space at least a little bit. With like, instead of having 1 housing space, I would assume that they would change the Yetimites to 2 housing space. So kind of like in between like what we had before with 3 to what we have right now. Because this is just literally stupid. I mean, I just cloned the Yetimites into the base, spammed the dragons in, everything went wrong. And it's still an easy 3-star. But hey, that was maybe lucky on my side. We don't know. Let's just do it again to see how consistent this really is. We have our next base, and this actually looks like a really evil one. On this one, this is always the big downside. It is a bit tricky sometimes to really clone the Yetimites. And on this base, like going from the far right side, I think it's kind of tricky to clone everything. I would like to take down this part of the base, but I just don't think that I can do it. So we'll just do it on the far left side. And I think we can get the clones into the middle of the base. So that's what we're going to try to do. So let's get the Yeti in here. We're going to clone like this, then this, then this, and then like this. So let's hope that we have everything in the core. Let's raise things up. So we're going to get the core because this is what we're going for right here, right? So far so good. The Image Tower should get triggered in just a second. So I think we should already start with our dragons down here. Already few dragons to funnel, and then we can trigger everything else around the town hall with the Archer Queen. I think from the top side that would be nice. Come on, giant arrow to the bottom, so we take down the air defense as well. Let's support with the siege barracks. We can already start cleaning up on the left side. And things look good so far. The headhunters are getting taken care of before they can deal any proper damage. I would say I will use the minion principality. That was not the minion principality, iTzu. What are you doing? Okay, let's use it now. So we're like blocking the town or everything. We have some of them in the core. What can we do next? I mean, at this point, we can swag the Royal Champ, right? Or can we do it? Let's just see if we can swag it, actually. That would be kind of fun, you know? The town hall part is kind of evil, especially with the Giga Bomb. That will hurt. But we still have the Royal Champion, so we will triple anyways. I just want to see how much we can really, like, push this. If it's possible or not. Okay, topside my queen will go down because of the cannon and the defending queen. But the cannon and the ground expert won't do anything to our dragons. I think we can literally swag the Royal Champion. I mean, it's kind of speechless. It is so stupid. And like people, I guess that Hooked and like I don't know who exactly came up with it, but I saw it already on the YouTube channel of like Hooked and as well from Shock. As I said, both links are down below. I did not create this whatsoever, but I assume people came up with this because of the Super Yeti being in the game by accident, and people were just cloning the Electromite of the Super Yeti and were getting crazy value. So I guess that's where the concept is coming from. I mean, it's working like a charm, right? I mean, you can just travel such a long distance, actually, to get so much value with the Yetimite. I mean, we started on the outside and got into the core and took down half of it, which is just insane. And I'm not saying that I think we should, like, nerf the clone when it comes down to, like cloning clone troops. That will obviously destroy the strategy, but that's not the point of it, right? Like, it should not make useless. I think it's really cool that something new is coming up like this. But I feel like with one housing space, maybe Supercell has pushed the limit a little bit too far. But again, I will see that in the comments. Let's just continue because this is quite fun. Seeing all of those Yetimites bouncing around. Let's do it. Okay, here we go again. What do we have in here? This is a proper looking base. I don't think that we can get into the core with this. But those sweepers, we have to take down the sweepers. I think there is no way around it, right? There is no way around it. And the next problem is, if I would deploy my queen at the top side, she would get roasted by those two ground expos, right? So we have to place her somewhere different. This is rough. This is rough. Where do I clone this? I think down here, right? So I would do it like this. Clone. Like really far into this. Maybe use the rage here and hopefully we get the town hall. Let's see. I mean, the first sweeper is out. Come on, get the town hall. Please, Yetimites, get the town hall. I trust in you. Spawn more. Let's go. Come on. Please take down the town hall. No. Okay, the town hall did not go down. That's kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Oh, I should have used the test loon, I guess. Okay, let's start like this. I don't think that I could have sniped the town hall with the Archer Queen. I don't think that would have worked. And I missed it anyways. Okay. My Archer Queen, please survive. That would be amazing, by the way. She should survive. That is great. Now let's funnel the outside, please. Okay, I was about to say, she should survive. That's what I tried to say here. Minion Prince taking like another shot, but that is okay. Vulnerabilities right now, I think we blocked one Black Mine. We still have the Royal Champion. I think, oh, the Royal Champion on the back end here. Oh, that looks amazing. Okay, let's do it. Like this. We still have the Minion Prince ability, by the way. Let's just use it like this for the back end. The Archer Queen going on the top side. I still think we're fine here. Even though we did not get the Town Hall, I would have liked to get the Town Hall with that opening. That would have been so nice. Let's just already play some cleanup. Royal Champion keep going. Okay, she's going to the top side. We still have the Giga Bomb. Okay, turning invisible. That's nice. Giga Bomb. What's going on here? No, that Royal Champion I think is going to go down, right? Yep. But I think we still have enough power, right? There's not much left in this base. So I think we're fine here. Maybe. And Sneezy is still alive. In those longer attacks, Sneezy is such a game changer. I mean, we don't have it max. We have it on level 4. So I don't know what exact the hit points are of those little things spawning. But we still have, like, a lot of hit points which are getting generated this way. And tanking things like the multi-archer and so on. Please take down the king before my queen dies. That would be highly appreciated, by the way. Yeah, okay, nice. keep spawning Sneezy. One thing went, yep, there we go. Next one. This is, to be honest, by far my closest to tank. And, I mean, we took the risk. We went for the tunnel with the clones. But even with that, we're still going to 3-star. It's not an overkill, obviously. But, I mean, we had as well a lot of stuff non-max, I guess. I mean, I guess the defense as well, so it evens itself out. But still, 3-star to 3-star. I have to say, this strategy is literally the easiest thing right now you can do in the game. I mean, you just have to clone the Yetimites. As long as you're making sure that you're deploying the Yeti not right on top of a defense and instead always on the outside, and the Yetis might are then jumping over the wall. This is just super simple, where you can guarantee clone the Yetimites. And, well, as I said earlier, this is only getting stronger if you're maxing out the Yetis, or if you're getting Sneezy on a higher level, so this strategy would be even stronger then. You can as well combine this with pretty much anything. I like to run it with the dragons. I think that's just the easiest and straightforward thing. I've seen Shock doing it with the Yetis and the new, what is it? The new oven thing, the furnace. I really hate this troop. I think it's just pretty bad, to be honest, in my opinion. But he is showcasing that that works as well. So there is a lot of different options of what you can go with. And give it a try if you want to. The strategy link is going to be down below in the description. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.